What the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out.
Must feed.
What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. Ah, at last.
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late!
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? This is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. What is it now? Ah, at last. Finally. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Must feed.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Finally. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Finally. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
My life for Ner'zhul. Thy will be done. Thy bidding, Master. I gladly obey. I bow to your will. My fate is sealed.
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
Tread lightly.
Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight, with the exception of the necropolis.
My life for Ner'zhul.
What is it now? This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Summoning is complete. Thy bidding, Master. Thy will be done.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster. Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
At last. This is more
Summoning is complete.
Finally. Tread lightly.
My life for
Speak.
I bow to your will. My fate is sealed. I gladly obey. Thy bidding, Master. Thy will be done. Summoning is complete. I bow to your will.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. Ghouls harvest lumber for the undead army. More gold is required.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Summoning is complete.
At last. Finally.
Summoning is complete.
Summon more ziggurats. Summon more ziggurats.
Summoning
Summon
is
more
complete.
ziggurats. Summon more ziggurats. Summon more ziggurats.
Thy bidding, Master. My fate is sealed. I gladly obey.
Our power
I
is
will.
under
No
attack.
one orders me around. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I wish only to serve. My fate.
What is it? Ah, at last.
My life for Nezul. Yes, master. My fate is sealed.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one
Summoning
orders me
is complete. I bow to your will. Yes, master.
More gold is required.
Tread lightly.
Summoning is complete.
More gold is required.
What is it now?
More gold is required.
Speak, fool.
More gold is required.
What is it now?
Summoning is complete.
Finally.
Summoning
Frostmourne
is
hungers.
complete.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
The damned stand
Help!
faithless
The
coward.
undead have returned.
Summoning is complete. My life for Nezul. My bidding.
No
master.
one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at
Help!
last.
The undead have returned.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
I must feast on souls.
Upgrade complete.
I grow tired of waiting.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will be done.
More gold is required.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
I wish only to serve.
Must be.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. What is it now?
Summoning is complete.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Finally. At last. This is more like it. At last. What is it? Frostmourne hunger. Speak. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. Finally. What is it now? At last.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Must be.
Tread lightly. Finally. No one is me around. At last. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is
I wish only to serve. Yes, master.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
Must be.
Speak, fool.
I bow to your will.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Tread lightly. At last. No one orders me around. Finally. I'll make sure you suffer. Speak, fool.